Okay, everyone. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to see the Masked Mango do a special agent run of Jazzpunk. The stage is yours.
Alrighty, thank you, JD. Hello, everyone. My name is TheeMaskedMango, or y'all can call me Mango. And yeah, this very silly, wacky little game is Jazzpunk. We'll talk about it a little bit more once we get into it, but I have a very good friend of mine joining me here. A handful of you may or may not know this name, Osborne. How we doing tonight? Today? Not tonight.
It's tonight somewhere. You
Yeah,
got this
it is tonight somewhere.
Yeah, I am doing well today. I hope y'all are doing well today. Y'all heard me on the host mic on Wednesday and Thursday morning, and now I'm here because I also speedrun this game, and I'm very happy that Mango is too.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be here. And you know, when I found this game, I knew I had to speedrun it because it is just my kind of silly. But guess we can talk a little bit about the category once we get started. So time will begin as soon as I make my first movement in the game. So we're just going to load in, and Oz, do you want to give me a little countdown?
I would love to. Thank you so much. We will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to this box, and it will talk back. I wouldn't question that too hard. But the next thing, yeah, exactly, I'm going to do is jump on top of these wires and over this wall here so I can drop out of bounds, as you do. And there is a pill bottle just hanging out in the void that I did miss. That's so sad.
That is really hard. It's good that this is the first trick in the run because it's hard.
Yeah, but
so,
oh yeah, you can.
did your
go ahead, Oz.
did your auto splitter reset when you did that?
Oh, I'm not using the auto splitter. Oopsie. Oh well.
Oh, okay. I know you usually do. I was just wondering. Yeah. So the way that trick works is that so you're supposed to talk to the director who gives you like missions to go on, but instead of talking to the director, we go and take this pill bottle. So the pill bottle is a bottle of missional that actually the director is supposed to give you upon sending you off to a mission. But the way that the pill bottle works is that as soon as the cutscene ends, the pill bottle just gets transported up to the room in which you talk to the director in. And so to avoid that completely, we actually just go under the level to where the pill bottle is stored before it gets teleported up, and then we just take it there. Yeah. So now Mango is going to, we need to infiltrate the Soviet consulate and then, gather a piece of intellect and bring it back to the director. And now we're going to be doing about 11 things that have nothing to do with what I just said, including playing some Frogger, because this frog wants the Wi-Fi password to Starbucks, and that is a real thing. We need to put on these glasses though, and the password is somewhere here. We just need 8. It's a very long password. Where these passwords are RNG, and so it's a little bit of focus to see where they are. Also, the vision, of course, it's meant to purposely be horrible, and so it's hard to see them sometimes.
Yeah, it's like actually the worst thing there. But the next thing I'm going to do is really quickly just make a nice little safety save for myself, and I'm going to jump on top of this pill bottle and grab it from underneath me, which will send me super high. First try, let's go. All the way up onto this rooftop here, so I can start this next mission and smuggle this pigeon into the next level. And how else would you do that other than just eating it?
Yeah. And believe it or not, the pigeon is still alive. The pigeon does not die while it's in your stomach because it gets released later. And speaking of pigeons, pigeons are not real in this universe. You also have to, except the one we ate, that one is real. The rest are not. So the way that we have to mess up the frequency of the pigeons, and so we have this defrequency pigeon gun, and so the pigeon, when you kill them, they also drop pheromones, in which if you spray them onto any person, then more pigeons will come and take them away. And we have to also get rid of some of the secret agents that are in these trees. We need to get rid of, I forget if it's 3 or 4. I think I always do 4 though. In there.
There's
Perfect.
3,
Getting rid of
4.
more
There we go.
here.
Now we just need one more pigeon. which is right up here.
So me and Mango do this differently. We go for different pigeons. I admittedly go for pigeons that are in theory faster but have more erratic RNG cycles, and so that's that can lose some time here. We're gonna turn it to 12 o'clock, and then everyone's gonna go on lunch because that's how time works.
Oh, I really didn't want to go to 12 o'clock. But just do a little save load to skip that cutscene, and now I put myself just barely outside of that elevator, so that I can do another save load and warp myself upward and skip that ride. And
that was clean.
Yeah,
that was
like,
very clean.
Really clean.
Perfect play as possible. Okay, now we're actually doing something that's related to the plot.
Yeah, now we're back to the actual story of the game. And that machine here only works with a certain frequency, so we get a whistle with just the right frequency out of that cereal box. Awesome. Commit a little bit of identity theft so that we can get through that door and find our way to this little trash chute exit thing.
Yeah.
And there's that pigeon that we totally didn't eat earlier. And just gotta feed our directors.
One thing that I will say is that the part where you like take a photo of someone and commit identity theft, I have activated that like camera without picking up the photo once before. It happened randomly, and I don't know what I did, and I don't know how to recreate it.
Oh.
But you can theoretically activate that camera without picking up the painting, and I don't know how to do it. Anyway, this is a cutscene. JD, if you want to say something right now, that'll be a good time.
Thank you so much, Oz. I do want to remind everyone that we are here supporting Doodleplex with a mutual aid event. She does so much to volunteer for the community and help out wherever she can, and this is our chance to be able to help her. We have raised $1,861, but if we can, during this run, before Mango finishes, if we get to $1,900, we will enter the Flavor Nexus. Folks, we need to enter that Flavor Nexus. So let's get those donations in. I'll go ahead and read it out, and I'm so excited to see just what kind of wacky bonkers experience the Flavor Nexus is, if this, what we're watching right now, is any indicator of it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, JD. The flies that are here on a global cycle that begin the moment that you enter the level. Mango is doing some updated movements that like skip a little bit of a previous movement that was cut out of the run otherwise. I am still on a bit of an older route, and so I have not learned this new route. And the reason that I haven't learned this new route, even though it's like a 2-second difference, is because I literally cannot like bother to learn a new cycle for the flies because I'm too used to the cycle that I am already used to, because the moment you walk into that room, you already know where the flies are. Speaking of insects, in this section, you have to collect a few spiders once you get into this sushi place. And with the spiders, you're just gonna do that. You don't have to worry about it. He's fine.
He's fine. It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And now we're gonna commit several crimes. Including food poisoning. We're gonna poison the cowboy because the cowboy has an artificial liver that the director needs. An artificial kidney that the director needs. And I forgot why he needed it. Is he gonna sell it? Is he gonna eat it? I think he's gonna eat it. I forgot about it.
Yeah, he's gonna make a nice steak and kidney pie. So he's gonna not make the 25 billion yen that he could if he sold it. He's just gonna eat it instead.
It's a very stomach-shaped liver, or stomach-shaped kidney. I keep thinking it's a liver for some reason.
So I mean, it is kind of kidney bean shaped.
You're right. You're kind of right. This is who is this guy again? I forgot his name.
The chief, I think.
The chief, yes, his name is the chief. This is the chief. He wants us to go kill people, and I'm not exaggerating. But that's not what we're gonna do. He should have told us directly that what he wanted us to do, because he says he wants us to retire the replicants in the area. For those of you that have seen this game before and have seen the opening cutscene, we as like Polyblank, it's very like weird because we're referred to as a human, but we don't have organs, and so like it's weird. But the replicants are like actual humans. And so we're gonna go retire them, quote unquote, by just taking their picture. And then in the photo, it shows that they're a real person. And then happy
Happy
retirement, yay! We do a retirement party. Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, that's totally all that we're supposed to be doing here is just sending them on a nice little retirement. The chief totally didn't mean anything different by retire the replicants. That's a hard word.
I'm sure we'll find out.
It'll be fine.
One thing that I will say about this section is that it's really annoying. You have to be within a certain range of the replicants, but you also have to have your crosshair on top of the replicants. So if you're like right next to the replicants and their whole entire like character is in frame of the picture, but your crosshair is not on it, then like it won't count as the photo, which is annoying. But as you can see, he did not mean actual retirement party. He meant to kill them. And this is my favorite joke in the entire game. I laugh at it every single time.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask for your badge and your gun and your other gun.
And your other badge. And your badge gun. And your gun badge.
I don't know why. I love that joke so much.
I adore that joke.
Favorite joke of the whole game. It is, thank God. Anyway, we're gonna go rob a bank.
Yeah, we're going into the Blade Runner world, I guess, of this game, and we're just gonna rob a bank. Meet up with these this elite crew of, you know, what she said.
Thank you for saying
yeah, thank you very much for that. Yeah, we need to make some sneezeware to crack the vault security. You know, casually just create a weapon that sneezes on things, because that's how you can hack into a bank vault. Sure.
Go over that in Hacking 101, of course.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to use it? How else are we supposed to use sneezeware? That's what it does. It sneezes. Like, yeah. Like what? It's in the name. What do we expect? You know.
Hate.
But we can't sneeze without germs, so we got to collect some germs. I do love the concept of purposely making yourself sick that you can rob a bank, though. I think that's really funny.
I agree. Also, hello.
Oh,
So sorry I'm late. Hi, my name's Andrew.
Good morning.
I'm here to help commentate. It's Pacific time for me. It's early in the morning. We've been zooming this morning, huh?
Sneeze.
Maybe zoom in.
I want to shout out the fact that there is a skip for this entire section that skips the bank portion, but it starts the moment that you get the sneeze gun. The reason that we don't do it in runs is because if you mess it up once, it soft lock you, and so unless you use like no clip, which like obviously wouldn't be allowed in runs, but so that's why we don't do it. But it's actually a really cool skip if you can do it right, but it's just not marathon safe.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because if you miss it once, you're basically soft locked. So
Yeah.
it's just, yeah, it's not super viable.
Like, it's
Tough to
such
do in
a
runs,
cool
too.
strat, but I've only done it successfully once in a run, and I was like, yeah, this kind of sucks, so I'm gonna not, because I can still PB without it.
I don't do it in runs.
Whoa, hi. Because that just gave me a nice little boost upward. That was kind of fun.
It doesn't take that much time. Theoretically, you can get off of like 30 seconds off of record and still
like,
not
use
do it.
Yeah.
But it like the RNG, which there is a healthy amount of in this run, would have to be like perfect, which is unfortunate. Anyway, we're just gonna leave Renegade there. She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. We just
Anyway, JD Puppy, are you a fan of wrestling? JD, can I ask?
So we have a couple of donations that came in because we did meet that $1,900 milestone incentive.
Woo!
That means we are entering
Let's go.
Flavor Nexus.
Let's go.
Helping us get there was a $14 donation from Top saying, did someone say Flavor Nexus? No? I'm just hearing things? Well, I'm sure that's nothing to worry about. Anyways, donate so you could hear the voices too. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for that donation, Tom. I'm now slightly more afraid than I was before. I was actually really excited about Flavor Nexus, and now I'm a little more nervous. It's a lot.
No, I got the
Anyway, this is the fight with
then I
Psychomaniac.
dropped
The
him.
way that you're supposed to do this fight is that after they do their dialogue options, which is RNG every time that it happens, but then we found a way to skip it. You are supposed to like punch Psychomaniac until your character like picks him up and has him like set horizontally across the top of the screen. Because when you then pick up the boxing gloves, as you pick up Psychomaniac, the Psychomaniac will just stay at the top of the screen, and you can just punch him, and he will not resist. He will not move. But more often than not, if you like drop him at any point, it will take more time to like pick him up again than if you were to just beat him up. And so we just do that instead.
It's a good backup plan to just beat him up. And then we're gonna do a super precise
That's a good
jump off
lesson for
of
life,
that was super nice. But yeah, that fight's really funny because you have to land precisely on the stairs to not drop him. And it's like a half blind jump almost doing that. So I do that all the time. It's a very easy thing, even if you get the right grab, which is only about half likely. Ish.
Yeah, it's so easy to just
might
jump
not
that
believe
little tiny bit too far forward like I did and just be sad, but
no,
it
super easy to do that.
yeah, but the fight still went pretty well. He didn't run away
for
too
not hitting
much.
the grab glitch, that was really solid. I completely
Don't worry about the fact that our the train station is flooding right now.
Yeah,
It's
no, that's
normal.
totally normal.
Vacational to go to Kai Tak Resorts. Spoiler alert: the vacation will turn into a mission. But before we get to that mission, we got a few things we need to take care of. First and foremost, we need to go fight a car,
As you do.
and that's real. I'm not lying. We are going to go fight a car. Get into a fight with a vehicle right now.
Also, I'm seeing a
If
question
you
in
think the
chat.
vehicle's gonna fight back, no.
Tough has a question. Does this game make any more sense to play casually, or is it kind of just like this? For me, at least, I don't know about Oz and Satan, but it was exactly like this. I had no idea what was happening.
No, it's exactly like
I
it.
still kind of don't, I'll be honest, but it's a lot of fun.
I don't. So, in case I don't know if y'all have figured it out, but this game was published by Adult Swim, and so that makes like a lot of sense once you put things into perspective, and realize like the vibe of this game. It matches. It feels like a game that's produced by Adult Swim, which I didn't even know that Adult Swim had like a gaming company until I played this game. I'll be honest.
No, but this game is so funny, and we're playing Special Agent, which is a really nice category for showing off a lot about what makes this game special, but it's not even half of it. This game is huge and has so many great jokes that we're just, not able to show off. So heavily recommend playing this game. It's an awesome little indie title.
Yeah, it is. Special Agent, 100% would be really long, and so Special Agent was just like, what if we took any percent, and what if we took 100% and then took out all of the stuff we didn't want to do? And this is Special Agent, which is nice.
And now we're doing Wedding Quake, which of course Oz is an expert in this gameplay because he's a Quake gamer. But we're getting into our first level, Chapel. We have to beat up all of the other wedding goers. And right now here you've seen Mango grab the Rose Gun, which is a one-shot, one-kill gun that has a ton of recoil. So why are we playing with 4 players, you might ask? Well, the reason we're playing with 4 players here is that there are some static players that are going to be strewn around the map who actually aren't doing anything. So they're basically sitting ducks that we're able to just kill. We're not actually going to see that again. It only really benefits you in Chapel to be able to do
like
that.
1 health. Oh no.
Oh no, they're on you.
No.
So the way that it works is that we're making use of 2-player mode, and for some reason in 2-player mode, when you press J to respawn next to the other player that's in the lobby with you, you can like spawn in with a jar of spiders, and then the spiders it's like a 1-hit KO, just like the Rose Gun was, but they work a little bit differently. Also, you might have seen there that the game started to lag when you respawn too much. I don't know why that happens, but it does happen. If you respawn to your other player too much, the game will begin to lag, like a lot.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to find like a normal enemy, so I didn't have to do it again, because I was afraid of the game hating me and just breaking itself.
If that's very reasonable. You're not supposed to press J and teleport to your second place opponent with a jar of spiders. We don't know why it works, so.
Yeah, but it is a thing that we can do, and it's really, really awesome. Also, I got like a really good spawn for this map, which never happens.
That's a great spawn. I agree. And we're getting some good luck here. We're using the gravy boat, which is a gravy boat that can fly through the air and detonate upon impact. Yep, that's just normal stuff. Also, one-hit KO, but it actually has a blast radius as well, which we didn't mention it, but the Rose Gun also has. So you can kill more than one at once. It wasn't relevant there, but it can happen. That was a great Kai Tak day. And then we're moving into
second best spawn in this level as well. Let's go.
These are awesome. There you go.
This is like some of the best RNG you can get in Quake ever.
Yeah, and one in Quake for sure. Yeah, and then you have to wait for the enemies to just come to you here. We're in the Bachelor Pad, which we actually haven't seen yet. The game just does, so if you're in NG Plus mode, let you come here anyway.
So I find interesting the strat that Mango is doing right now, where if he sees that an enemy is going to like go to another rooftop before they are able to shoot them, and so like what they'll do is that Mango will just shoot their like gravy boat down, and not go after them. I'm ballsy. I will if I see an enemy move to another rooftop, I will hunt them down with the gravy boat and kill them on the
I will also do that. Yeah, we like to chase our guys down, but sometimes it does get you in a bit of a jam because when you are in that gravy boat state, you are still vulnerable. So enemies can come up behind you and just kind of bop you.
And also, for some reason, sometimes if you like shoot the gravy boat too far or like too long, it'll just clip through the floor and just not hit anything. And but
That's
also
true.
being vulnerable inside the gravy boat is just really scary. And I didn't want to die because that Quake was actually really good.
Yeah, it was. No, that was genuinely super fast. And now we've got Diet, Sherlock, and Watson, and then we're gonna get to the nude beach. And we actually want to be in the nude beach because we have some tasks that we want to do here, notably exhuming some exciting artifacts.
including a novelty ice cube.
Yep, novelty ice cube. I'm hearing the mammoth sound in my head, even though I can't hear the game. This game's so iconic.
One thing, despite the fact that I have like a little bit of a faster PV, one thing that I will say is that both of the other people in this call do this particular section way faster than I do, because they actually have lineups for all of the different like stuff that you're supposed to dig up. I just go off vibes. I just go off where I generally think the item is, and I usually am right. But more often than like I will lose time a little bit. I should learn the lineups because it would like lower my PB by a few seconds. But like I just go off vibes.
Yeah, it's one of the like two things I've kind of contributed to this game, as well as 4-player chapel. Is like having visual lineups for this section.
Unapologetically stolen both of those strats from you, so
no, that's good. That's what speedrunning's all about.
Also, that portal was not where I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it went way over there. What's going on with that? The portals are supposed to go about where you click, but that one did not. We're gonna do a pretty precise jump over this fence here. It's a little bit harder than it looks. And then we're gonna break our neck.
You gotta jump off like the very edge.
Yeah, no, it goes at the very end. It's very annoying when the NPCs are there. They're on a cycle, but you can't possibly predict what cycle you're gonna be on here because of Wedding Quake and its irregularity.
There is a way that you can like both open the pizza box and also activate the pizza while your neck is still breaking, but it's hard to do because I'm pretty sure the way that you roll is also RNG. Anyway, this is Pizza Cabin.
Oh.
Yeah, Pizza Cabin.
Don't worry about
It's
it.
a reference to Ted.
Pizza Hut. But yeah, this is.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a reference to Cabin in the Woods. It's not a reference to Cabin in the Woods.
If you want to put it in a donation, we might appreciate that.
You should know now what the reference is.
And just for fun, we're gonna bounce off this. Whatever. What even is that on the floor?
You were correct. It's a reference to Evil Dead 2. We're gonna see another reference to Evil Dead 2 in the flavor nexus.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, this game loves other games and movies and
this
cultural
game
artifacts.
loves referencing other
Very
things,
much.
and we love it. But yeah, now we just
That one is even more precise than the first jump. Much harder than it looks.
yeah, we just totally saved that guy from drowning. Totally. And the elevator is not going up. Why are you not going up? It's so rude.
Yeah, I guess you gotta just shimmy in a little bit more.
Hello?
What?
Come in. Alright, let's just
What are you
go
doing?
up. Why are you not...
You need to press 4. You're on the first floor. Right?
Oh, I'm pressing 1. I'm silly.
I'm gonna say,
That
are
is
you
how it works,
pressing
yep.
the wrong thing?
Yeah, that's how elevators work. Yeah, let me just go up to the first floor. Oops. I was like, wow, I thought I broke it. It's fine.
This guy that has a room ticket also is on a global cycle the whole time.
And again, you can't really predict where you're gonna be on with that because of Wedding Quake. So you just gotta hope he's close. And then we've got the banana phone. Here it looks like the game's gonna trap you in a cutscene, but actually we've found that if you save and load the game here, you can actually move during those save loads. So Mango's going to move a little bit each time.
my God, let's
You
go.
can also jump. Oh, just
I
barely got it.
reached
Very
that. Let's go.
nice. That's awesome. A three cycle is what you want there. So very good. And then now you have to move around while the cutscene is going and do your normal things. It's
Gotta give some
such a
people
funny
some
glitch. I
smooches,
love this
too.
one.
Just get a little kiss, a little smooch.
Oh, mwah. Onto
This is
everybody.
the editor. He is the primary antagonist of the game, who doesn't get introduced until like the third act, which is wild. And so we are going to trade our suitcases here because he has a bit of intellect that we need. We're going to take this drink that in no way, shape, or form is going to have negative consequences for us in 3 seconds from now.
No, absolutely not. No. Totally wasn't.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh no, it was drugged. Oh no.
Oh, who could have seen that coming? Exactly. Literally. While we're
Always watch your drinks,
hallucinating
folks.
Exactly. JD, do you have any updates for us?
Sure. So those that also helped us get to that $1,900 goal was a $25 donation from Phoenix Captain. No comment, but all the love coming in for our friend Sarah. So once again, !donate in chat if you'd like to go ahead and contribute to that. And we have a new bid war that's available for Evo Land. You can name Clink and Carrie's name, 8 characters to name the 2 main pro tags. They are cool names already, but you can probably come up with something better. So I want to see those donations with those name suggestions coming in.
Oh, custom naming bid war? We know you can do well with that, chat.
Yep.
Especially from day one with Chrono Cross throwback. Anyways, thank you very much, JD.
So in this section, Mango activated a glitch that when they save and load inside the elevator, the game still thinks that they're in the elevator even though they're not. And so if you bring the elevator to the top floor and then go up to that clamshell where like the loading zone is and then hit the first floor, the game will actually pull you through the floor because it's like thinking you're in the elevator, so it's like pulling you down. And so that's
so
why
cool.
that glitch works. And that glitch pretty much skips it skips having to talk to a conspiracy theorist that will give you directions on how to exit the level, and so that happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No, you're taking that section so fast, the game was like,
Yeah. These streams are go in one direction, but like if you like accidentally exit the stream and then go back in it, even if you're not at the end, it'll bring you back to the other direction, which is unfortunate and annoying sometimes, but
yep, is what it is. So this movement section is mostly precise movement. There does exist kind of a movement skip, but it's a little bit difficult and it's certainly not necessary. So a lot of runners do not do it. And then we've spilled coffee on the computer, so we get to escape the cyber world. And now we're back in Darlington Station, but something's a little bit off.
no, they're cardboard. Look at that.
Whoa, no. And so now the editor is going to tell us what evil deed he's done. He's stolen our director and secretary, our precious director and secretary. Oh, no.
One Pleasance Avenue.
Pleasant Avenue.
No tricks, Polyblank.
Game.
Yeah.
This game's voice acting is so iconic. Luis Hernandez, who made a lot of this game, also did a lot of the voice acting for this game. So big props
Why did you catch on
to
fire?
Luis. What just happened?
We're gonna
I don't know
sneak
how the fire
into
reached
the
him.
editor's bachelor pad by pretending to be an inspector here, or exterminator, I should say. And so right here we're gonna save and load to quit to exit this cutscene.
You must be the exterminator.
It also resets all of the little bugs that are spawning in this level because they all spawn in the same location. And then
If you don't do that, they go all over the kitchen, and it is a nightmare.
and I'm gonna do Fruit Ninja. I love Fruit Ninja. The way that I do Fruit Ninja is I spam and move my mouse at the bottom of the screen to hope and slice something before I even see it, in order to speed it up a little bit. Because the next fruit will spawn the moment that you slice the first one. But Mango and Satan tend to play it a little bit more safe, which is also respectable. It doesn't save that much time, because it barely ever happens if you get one early. And unfortunately, if you miss a single fruit, you do have to start that all over again in order to get the achievement.
It is a pretty high risk section of the run. Yeah, you can lose a good 20 seconds if you fail on the last fruit in that minigame. So it's definitely a pretty big deal if you do not.
Pillow fight!
Pillow
Yay!
Our favorite.
And yeah, she's fine. It's all good. There was a mattress outside.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
Good. It's all good. It's all good.
And another pillow fight.
We're gonna play Spin the Bottle and get our kiss interrupted by an unhygienic man.
That's
Whoa.
what they're called. That's actually what they're called. The unhygienic man. And then we're gonna go jump up the stairs. If it hasn't been mentioned yet already, anytime Mango's going upstairs, they are also holding spacebar, and that makes that go quicker. We have the longest cutscene in the game that we wish we could skip. Nobody's found.
This is a great cutscene. This is a beautiful.
It
cutscene.
always
this is
says
a
that.
great
And I
cutscene.
always say
But it is very long. But the dialogue is so fun, so it's worth it.
it is. Also, chat, if you wanted a suggestion for that naming bid war, I would love to see Polyblank in the lead for that. That is
yes.
the name of our protagonist, of course, who is wordless but has lots of personality.
Yes.
Also canonically a gender character.
It's true.
This is true. Yes.
It's true. Anyway, the editor is going to challenge us to a game of sport, and I want JD Puppy and also everyone in chat to guess what sports we could possibly be challenged to.
The editor
say
would also be a
baseball.
really funny name. The editor here, yeah, you'd think that would be an intelligent guess.
If you guessed mini golf, you're correct.
Yeah. If you guess all of the above, actually.
Yeah, also every sport at once.
Also, there won't be one hint of foul play, because that's your average mini golf game.
That's how it works.
That's how that works. But we're gonna be grabbing ourselves this pool cue so that we can play some pool with the golf ball, I guess. Almost got the two.
There's a way to get it.
Oh, the two's hard to get there. That would have been cool, but still good lineup for 3. And punch it in.
And then another little save load to skip that little walking section. It's just a little bit faster.
There's a hole in one strat for this particular hole. It's just that if you spend more than a second lining it up, it loses time.
I kind of roughly know the lineup, but it like I said, if you take any decent length of time to line it up, it's just not worth it. So I just don't do it. But yeah, now we're playing soccer with the ball, or with our, this is one of the sports.
That's good.
Also, getting a
two there, very
two there
nice.
is really good. Yeah. Oh, hello. Don't fall down the stairs.
These stairs are very finicky geometry-wise. I have fallen down them before too.
They are, yeah. For sure.
And then we're save loading to skip some editor dialogue because he loves yapping.
He is a certified
yapper.
yapper, yes.
He owns not one, not two, but 3 rooftops.
And 3 rooftop cars, but we don't ever use all 3. You just use whichever one's closer.
Anyway,
And then-
Gravy Race 64.
64.
A reference to the hit Nintendo 64 game Wave Race 64 for all the Wave Race 64 lovers out there. Gravy Race 64 is actually, it's not that bad once you get used to it, but the controls, admittedly, especially when starting out, are finicky because you're not using the mouse at all. You're using just like WASD to control this boat. But you know, it's the strats are exactly what you think. Don't touch things. Especially don't touch the sides, and you're going to be pretty much golden. Just trying to keep your corners cut. But it's more important for you to not hit something than it is for you to keep your corners short. And so, because hitting something loses enough time to where like the other gravy boat will get in front of you, like in a moment's instance. But you don't even have to win the race; you just have to do it. But obviously, winning is faster. Finish.
Yeah, you can have a good 2-ish seconds of variance here, so it doesn't matter how fast you do the gravy race. It's not, it's not at all trivial. And then here we're gonna get interrupted by the unhygienic man once again. Under
now we're gonna steal the editor's card this time.
Yep, because it's just closer, so why not?
Plus it's pink, so it's better.
We're going to play some virtual tennis.
Yeah,
and there in no way, shape, or form will we do any sort of foul play. We're gonna play tennis on this virtual Game Boy.
Now we're the ones guaranteeing the no foul play. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. We're gonna
hard
play
to win this
virtual
casually
tennis
and
exactly the way you're supposed to, by grabbing a chair and just champion.
This is one of my favorite things in the whole game.
You can choose to play the game.
And then the editor prefers to call this reverse winning. He didn't lose. He just reverse won. It's fine.
I prefer to call this reverse winning. Darkest joke in the game, avert your eyes if you don't like gore.
Anyone want a Bloody Mary on the rocks?
Oh my goodness.
And that's what we do with it.
You think I'm making a joke? The achievement for that is literally called Bloody Mary on the rocks. Like, that's what you want. It's so funny.
And then we're going to very literally inflate the editor's ego by giving him every trophy we can think of to possibly give him. And then he's going to fly up into the sky away from us.
I see.
The game will purposely slow you down to like read the dialogue here. So the fastest way to go through this bridge is that you have to jump sideways, which is unintuitive, but still faster.
Wow.
And now we're seeing why this game could never get into any marathon ever.
Yeah, this is a 26 hour
because
long
it's 26 hour
Sorry.
long.
Yeah.
Maybe really,
Even really longathon wouldn't take it. I don't think. And then here we have a choice between freeing the director and crocification, so of course we're going to crocify him.
And then we're going to scrap some records. It's the last achievement in the
That
run.
would be silly.
Exactly. Don't do the normal thing.
Of course, naturally, as one does, when your boss gets turned into a crocodile, you have to climb into his mouth.
As you do.
You have to, as one does.
And then these are the playable credits of the game, so that means that time is coming up in about a minute or so here. You can lose and gain time here from good movement, so Mango's just gonna hug those corners. That's Jazzpunk.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope that run made some amount of sense.
Exactly.
That was a series of moments that never expected to be strung together. Oh my goodness! But it's not over yet, right? Like we've got the flavor nexus.
And then we've got flavor nexus. That's right, exactly. We have more Jazzpunk. So
Jazzpunk.
if you enjoyed that, we're gonna just have basically more of it. That's what flavor nexus
Oh my
is.
goodness.
Yep. But before then, now would be a great time for an announcement if you've got one, JD.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Satan. And I mean, everybody, what a fever dream of a game this was. And the silliness is not going to stop. I did mention earlier that we do have that bid war for our for Clink and Karis's names, which are our top two choices. And who knew that time. But we also have another two related incentive here. You may know that Sarah has a couple of lovely cats, Rosie and Rupee, also two cats. Well, what if I were to say that a donation could go towards two incentives as well, not just only this bid war, but also the milestone that has just been opened up for Uncanny Cat Golf for unregistered Hypercat 2. It's surely nothing unexpected or humorous has ever come from running a trial version of software in perpetuity. Surely, if we're able to get $50 more between now and the start of that run, we will be unlocking that unregistered Hypercat 2 incentive.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Y'all should definitely do that. And yeah, you can add in a name for the naming bid war as well. As far as I know, that one is still completely up for grabs. So whatever you want to name that character, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so are we gonna start that flavor
Maybe just
next?
go into the next one.
Yeah, all right. Then let's go ahead and get into seeing what the Flavor Nexus has in store for us. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right, so this run, Flavor Nexus, the actual any percent run of Flavor Nexus is like just a few minutes long, and so I was like, I want to do something that's similar to like the special agent version of the main game, where it's like we're gonna do all the things that we like in the game and sort of do a quote unquote completionist style type of run where we just get as much of like the funny gags as we think are like appropriate to put in there. And so I decided to route that myself. If you think that I remember everything that I included in this run off the top of my head, no, I don't. I don't remember most of the things that I included in this run. I have to review a video every time that I want to de-rust this category for a thing that I routed myself. But Mango is...
I did have to rewatch our runs
I also
last
always
night,
have to do
so
that
I could
for
remember
Flavor
what to do. Because there are so many silly things that we have to do, like throwing... Was that celery at her?
Yeah,
I think
fine.
that's celery.
Visit a watermelon graduation, of course, as you do. And now, if I can get over this counter, interact with this icebox and do some mountain climbing. And
yeah, we need to climb to the ice machine. Just go into another world here.
And then, what do you think is going to be on the top of this here ice mountain, JD?
Probably a polar bear?
That's an intelligent guess.
That's a really
Keep
good
having
guess.
intelligent guesses. No, it's evil Santa.
Oh.
Santa is going to kidnap us. What he does to us, we never know. But then we just wake up outside of the icebox with Christmas items. All right, so remember to never feed your fruits past midnight. Otherwise that'll happen. You have no idea how many people don't realize that that's a Gremlins reference. I talked to so many people and they don't realize that that's a Gremlins reference.
I wouldn't have realized.
No,
we are so on fire because we play ball so well that we self-immolate. And then we have to talk to the announcer a little bit until he too self-immolates.
Self-immolation.
Self-immolation. The voice lines in this game are so iconic.
There we go.
Very nice.
Trying to do
Both of
two
those at once is something
interactions
new.
at once.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Visit the
imposter
within
on
the
Oh my
cabbages.
goodness.
Stop for a little snap, snack, and have a little slip,
We still have banana peel.
and save this guy from drowning. Totally not eat him afterwards. It's fine.
I don't like how his head pops off. But you don't eat the head.
And then we do our taxes with a burger, blow up something with a pineapple,
Get a free
and
lobster.
set some lobsters free.
Hashtag free to lobsters.
And we finally pick
that's
up
the
the smelling salts before
Yep, what we're there for.
Go on and fight a pizza demon or something.
Yeah, wonderful pizza demon fight. And this is like the only breather during this entire thing. So JD, if you have anything quick.
Sounds good. We have a $15 donation from Blackheart Wing saying, donating $15 to cover all my unintentional deaths during the Split Fiction run. Thank you for all coming together to support a friend. Community is our greatest asset. We are stronger together. Thank you so much for the donation, Blackheart Wings.
Aw, thank you, Gabby.
And this is another Evil Dead 2 reference.
Of
You know,
course.
the classic scene at the end.
Yup.
Yeah. All the horror buffs out there know what I'm talking about. Or you should, otherwise I'd be disappointed. And
then
now we're
here-
arrested. We're in prison.
Yeah, we're arrested, and then we're gonna also see why this speedrun also can never be done in any marathon ever.
Because
Why did they even bring us on?
Yeah, I don't know why you took this on. This run
Yeah,
takes
this is a
5 years.
5-year-long speedrun. Gotta up the ante.
5 years and,
we're not even
and
done yet.
6
Yeah,
minutes.
no, we don't have to worry about this. Don't mind.
Yeah, this part. Oof.
Also, that took 6 minutes. That's a long process.
Yeah, that's a long time. I agree.
Anyway,
And then here we're gonna finally purchase our smelling salts that we came here for.
Sweetie. That gonna be cash at
Oh, give me that.
9,000 yen, sweetie.
Buy this crap.
And
Yeah, we do need to take
yeah, we do
those.
need to take the small salts after we buy them.
Damn, those smelling salts costed $61. That's expensive. Jesus Christ.
My.
Truly. And then we have the return of our wrestler friend. If you missed him, he's back. He's going to challenge us to a new fight, but not just wrestling. He's going to challenge us to a monster truck fight. The Sausage Slam Challenge.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
Also, you can do the same little like alt tab thing to skip that element, but it's just so good.
Yeah. No, it doesn't save that much time compared to the alt tab strategy and special agent would save.
So casually, you do have to do this fight. There's a way to skip it, but the ramp that leads up to like where the director is won't spawn until after you do this fight. And so
There we go.
yeah, the AI for the Psychomaniac's truck is a little weird to deal with. Every single hit, no matter how small, does count as one hit against him, though. And so being able to like lock him into a corner or just against the wall is like ideal.
Yeah, flipping him over is even better, which is good that Mango's managed to do that. Although he did run away at the start of the fight, which is which is funny. But this fight's kind of different every time, so you have to get used to the mechanics.
There you go,
For
perfect.
sure. And there we go. Yippee!
Oh, I guess I should hold space, huh? I forgot that that's the thing that I have to do.
And he's
I know,
like,
it's
"I
kinda
won't be
jarring.
back." He's like, I won't be back. This is the last piece of DLC. Like, there's no.
So,
more left after
yeah,
Found him.
I don't think he's coming back.
I figured this
And then that's finally the last little bit of movement gameplay. We have we brought the salts back. The director is going to tell us to eat the whole box. I wonder what that's going to do to us.
put it in your face.
And to smell all of the salts, and it transports us to an entirely different area. So these are the credits. The end, but don't worry, time doesn't happen until after the credits are done because they're interactable credits like the first game. You just have to keep spamming this and taking items out of the glove box in order to hit all of the other police that are next to you, but also all of the other motorcyclists. But yeah, the entire credit sequence, like you'll see that the credits will eventually start to come out of the glove box, and we just keep doing that until this is over. So yeah, that's pretty much Flavor Nexus.
Yeah, that's more or less it. This is a very wacky and funny game, and we've been, privileged to share it with y'all.
Yeah. I love that. Wait, oh damn, that was a really high jump. My goodness.
Whoa. You can
Oh.
actually fight back against these guys and get into tussles with them. This is some wild RNG here. And time. GG's.
GG.
GG. So, yeah, hopefully Jazzpunk made an amount of sense to anyone, because it barely makes sense to me, I promise. It's just all kinds of wacky silliness. But yeah, that was Jazzpunk Special Agent and the Special Agent of the Flavor Nexus DLC. Thank you all so very much for having me, and thank you Osborne and Satan for joining me.
I'm glad to be here. I didn't think I was going to be here today, but
I thought I was going to be here today.
no, yeah, I originally didn't know if I was going to get off work, and then I didn't know until like way late. So
Yep,
thankfully.
and then I live in the Pacific time zone, so I woke up when I thought I needed to, but we were zooming today.
We be zooming.
We be
Well,
zooming.
Mango, Osborne, Satan, thank you all so much, and GG on this jazz punk run with the Flavor Nexus.
Thank you, JD,
Thank you,
and
JD.
remember to follow Mango if you'd like.
Oh, real.
Yes, and remember
If you
to
want to see
donate.
me do other speedrunning puzzle games, weird games like this, twitch.tv/TheeMaskedMango. I would love to have you.
Yes, please do. They're wonderful. And then both Oz and I run this game fairly regularly as well. You can find Osmorn at Osmorn. You can find me at Satan Isn't herself on Twitch. Any other shoutouts?
Yeah. Yeah. You can find me on Osmore. I just want people to watch the rest of the event, watch the rest of the marathon, rest of the day, all the other runs. This silly block is really good, and so it has a lot of really good runners. And I just would love for y'all to stick around and help us get to 2,000 because we're $70 away, and 2,000 and beyond, because as much money we can raise for a person that is as great as Doodleplex means to the world. It really does.
Agreed. Well said.
Most definitely. Well, thank you all so much once again, Osborne, Satan, and Mango, of course, for that amazing run of Jazzpunk. And as Oz said, we are watching Saving Sarah, a mutual aid of helping a friend of the community and volunteer extraordinaire Doodleplex to end her housing insecurity and to get her to a better financial place in life. Type !donate in chat to help Sarah directly, and definitely stay tuned. We are moving on to a run that is legally distinct from any entertainment products that you've ever enjoyed in theaters or on home video. Legally distinct. I am absolutely sure of it. We will be getting ready for Titanic, any percent with cutscenes run by Amerlin in just a little bit.